you have the power of your health in your hands and in your habits. So the first area that I'd like to cover is mindset. This is the most important area I'll probably spend the most time on, and this is the first area that I cover with my clients when they come in to work with me on wellness, whether they're trying to lose weight or they're trying to kick a habit. We talk about mindset, okay? The reason I do this is because your thoughts become your behaviors, become your habits, become your experiences. So sometimes I'll have someone come to me and say, I really want to lose weight, but I am such a failure. I am such a loser. And I say to them, no, you're not. And they say, but I tried before and I just can't do this. And I say, yes, you can. And they might say to me also that I don't have time. And I say, yes, you do. A couple weekends ago, I was at a wellness fair and I was the nutrition table. And when it quieted down, I went across the hall to another table. Two young men that I had come by my table earlier were sitting there, and they were doctors from Lakeland. And I introduced myself to them, and their comment to me was, we really like the information you're sharing, and we just have to say, if people don't listen to you, they end up having to come and listen to us. So this is Dr. Caroline Leaf, and she is a neuroscientist. And what's really cool is that we have all of this brain imaging now. So we can actually look and see that our thoughts hold physical space in our brain. But the really interesting thing is that we can see, as she's showing here, she uses trees. She's showing here on the one side a withered looking tree. And that is what our thoughts look like if they're toxic and they're negative. On the other side, she is showing a flourishing tree. And that is what our healthy thoughts look like. So that's an example that she used. She has done years and years of research on this topic. And I think it's very exciting that we now know we also have neuroplasticity. You can change your brain. You can change your thoughts. So here's an example of what those neurons and dendrites actually look like in your brain. And of course, the negative ones look thorny and the positive ones look lush. And I choose the lush life, right? So this is what happens oftentimes, and it's why I always like to start with the mindset. Is because if you have a certain mindset, then you're probably going to repeat the same behaviors, and that's what this diagram is basically showing. And again, simply put, our thoughts become our behaviors, become our habits, become our experiences. So we can control them. Not only that, but if we look at it as a vitality of our thought system, that we know that we can have influence on the rest of our health through our thoughts, then we can change our destiny. So there's one other bit of information. I'm kind of a scientific geek. I continue to study all the time about anatomy, physiology, and brain health. We have an actual structure in our brain. It is called the reticular activating system. Say that 3 times really fast. That system is a bundle of neurons that's found in your brainstem. Now, the reticular activating system is there to work as a filter, but it is also there so that it can find evidence of what your thoughts are. So probably one of the easy examples of that is if I decide that I'm going to buy a white car, all of a sudden I'm seeing white cars everywhere I look. That's where your reticular activating system looking to prove what your thoughts are. So it's very important that you know that what you think becomes your reality.